You try every visualization and affirmation to reach your specific person, but they remain completely silent, acting like your feelings never even existed until Neville Goddard's thought transmission plants your exact desire directly into their mind, compelling them to text, call, or show up exactly as you imagine without you ever lifting a finger. Everyone tells you to manifest love by chasing their validation or decoding every sign. But the shocking truth you have been missing is that thoughts transmit silently through the bridge of incidents, making your SP obsessed with you overnight, simply because you impressed the scene so deeply it became their reality too. If you are tired of waiting for them to wake up, stay locked in for the next 10 minutes, because this works every single time when you know exactly how to broadcast your assumption like Neville taught. Welcome to Game of Beliefs, where we play with the most powerful manifestation truths from Neville Goddard to reshape your reality starting today. Thought transmission is not some mystical fantasy or complicated ritual you see floating around manifestation circles. It is the simple, pure science of how your dominant thoughts project outward through everyone is you pushed out, becoming the actions, words, and feelings other people express back to you. Neville Goddard explained this in his teachings as the law of assumption in action, where your inner conversations and vivid mental scenes cross over into the physical world, carrying your intent straight to the target. Whether it is your specific person, your boss, a friend, or even a stranger. Imagine sitting comfortably in your room, closing your eyes for just a few minutes, and seeing your SP picking up their phone, typing your name with excitement, hitting send, because your thought reached them effortlessly. That is thought transmission working its magic, turning your silent assumption into their urgent desire. Let us break down why most people fail at manifesting their specific person, even after months of effort. You sit there every night repeating, "I attract my love," or visualizing endless dates, but deep down, a voice whispers, "What if they never feel it?" Or they are too far gone. That doubt-filled inner talk blocks the transmission, because Neville taught that your subconscious only broadcasts what you feel to be true. Your SP stays silent not because they do not care, but because your mixed signals cancel the pure impression needed for the bridge of incidents to form. The bridge of incidents is that natural chain of events the universe orchestrates. Once your thought takes root, like a random mutual friend mentioning you, or them stumbling on an old photo, sparking the memory you planted. Without clear, focused transmission, those bridges never build, and you stay stuck in the chasing cycle. Now picture this instead. Neville Goddard used thought transmission himself to influence outcomes big and small, from business deals to personal relationships, proving it works every single time when applied correctly. He described how to impress a thought by entering a state akin to sleep, where your conscious mind quiets down and your imagination rules completely. You do not force or beg the universe. You simply construct a short, vivid scene implying your wish is already fulfilled, and loop it with feeling until it feels natural. For your specific person, that scene could be them holding their phone, smiling as they read your imagined text, or walking toward you with warmth in their eyes, saying the words you long to hear. The key is specificity and relaxation, because tense effort repels, while calm certainty transmits. Here's exactly how to do Neville Goddard's thought transmission step by step, so you can start tonight and see results by morning. First, find a quiet spot where you will not be disturbed, ideally right before bed, when your subconscious is most receptive. Sit or lie down, close your eyes, and take 3 slow, deep breaths, letting your body relax completely from head to toe. Neville called this the state akin to sleep, or SATS, because it bypasses your logical mind that loves to argue with your desires. Once relaxed, select your scene carefully. Make it short, no more than 10 to 15 seconds long, and always from the wish-fulfilled perspective. Do not visualize yourself sending the text. See them receiving it, feeling excited, and responding right away. Hear their voice in your mind saying your name with affection. Feel the relief and joy washing over you, as if it happened hours ago. Now here's the transmission part. Repeat that scene over and over in a gentle loop for 3 to 5 minutes, pouring all your attention into the senses. See the details clearly, the light on their face, the curve of their smile, the vibration of the phone in their hand. Hear the tone of their message popping up word for word. Feel the naturalness of their response, as if this is just how life flows for you now. Neville emphasized feeling the relief of it being done, because that emotional tone carries the thought across the invisible bridge, straight into their subconscious. Your specific person does not need to know you are doing this. They do not even need to think of you consciously. Your assumption impresses their deeper mind, and their actions follow automatically. Let me give you a clear example tailored for manifesting your SP back. Suppose they have been distant for weeks, ignoring your messages. Your transmission scene is them sitting at a cafe or on their couch, phone in hand, when suddenly your name lights up their screen. They read, "I have been thinking about you," and cannot stop smiling as they type back, "I feel the same, come over soon." You loop this scene nightly, hearing the exact words, feeling their eagerness building. Within days, the bridge forms. Maybe they see something that reminds them of you or feel an urge to reach out. Unexplainable, but irresistible. Neville said this happens because the world is yourself pushed out, so your inner certainty pushes the thought outward, manifesting as their behavior. It works every single time because it aligns with how creation actually functions. But what about resistance, you ask? What if doubts creep in during the day, or they post something that triggers you? Neville addressed this directly with the power of revision. As soon as a negative thought arises, or you see proof in the 3D that contradicts your desire, stop everything and revise it on the spot. Close your eyes for 30 seconds and replay the day with your wish already true. See your SP texting you lovingly throughout the day. Feel the pride of knowing they chose you. This keeps your transmission pure, preventing leaks in the signal. Do not argue with the 3D or check their social media. Persist in the scene because persistence weakens old beliefs and installs the new one permanently. Think about how thought transmission scales beyond just your specific person. Want a raise at work? Transmit the scene of your boss calling you in, praising your value, and handing over the check. Need a client? See them emailing excited about your offer. Neville used it for everything from healing to wealth, proving no limit exists when your thoughts broadcast clearly. Your mind is the sender, and the world receives, tuning to your frequency. That is why people around manifestors often shift too. Friends suddenly supportive, opportunities appearing from nowhere. Your SP feels the pull because you became the magnetic center through deliberate impression. Now let us talk results timeline, because you deserve to know when to expect the shift. Neville taught that speed depends on the intensity of your feeling and consistency of practice. Most see first signs in 24 to 72 hours, a random thought of you crossing their mind, leading to a like, view, or message. Full manifestation unfolds in days to weeks as the bridge completes. It works every single time, not because of magic, but because you impress the subconscious law that governs reality. One powerful twist Neville shared is combining transmission with inner conversations. Throughout the day, when your mind wanders to them, speak silently as if it already happened. "I love how you surprised me with that text this morning," or "You always know how to make me smile." These mental talks reinforce the scene, amplifying the signal. Avoid negatives like "Why have not they texted yet?" because that transmits doubt instead. Stay in character as the one who is loved, chosen, adored. Your specific person mirrors this back effortlessly. If you want to supercharge it, add the mental diet from before. Monitor your thoughts, rejecting any sense of lack or unworthiness. Replace with, "I am the prize they cannot resist." This purity ensures your transmission hits without static. Neville lived this way, assuming his desires into being and watching the world conform. You can too, right now, tonight. As we wrap up, remember thought transmission is your secret weapon, the tool that turns passive hoping into active creation. You no longer chase or wait. You broadcast and receive. Neville Goddard proved it works every single time for anyone willing to impress the scene with feeling and persist through to fulfillment. Your specific person feels your thought right now, even as you listen, drawing closer with every loop of your imagination. Start tonight before bed. Construct your scene, loop it for 5 minutes, sleep in the feeling, and wake to signs. Comment below with your transmission scene or your first result. I will meet you with another video soon. Happy manifesting.